Tally ho, friends! Welcome back to Kupo Quest Eorzea, our Final Fantasy XIV tabletop role-playing game, actual play. We are missing Ace at the moment. But they might join in a minute. If not, we're going to be running the Chocobo Healer Companion. But welcome back. Welcome back. We had to take a week off, but we are going to dive right back in. Just really quick, I do want to... I told you guys earlier, but I want to just address some of the rule things we did and didn't get right last time. So we'll know going forward. The sleep spell, we did right, the way we handled that. The stun spell, once an enemy has been stunned, it can't be stunned again in that encounter. I think we stunned this thing twice, maybe, in the first part. So we can't stun Lazy Laurence anymore. We also otherwise handled that right, though. The stun wears off when the ability says it does, and I believe it was during the turn that it was used. Removes markers, and they can't act during that turn. You get MP back at the end of the adventure step, not at the beginning of the adventure step. And I think that was it, right? I think that's the only things we...
Immunity is removed at the end of each monster set, but that is literally just a tank thing.
Yeah, we just need to remember
and
the immunity.
Multiple targets, you don't suffer penalties as long as I am at least one of the targets.
That was the thing. That was it. So that was the last one. So as long as...
Which is bullshit. They hate it. It's stupid.
So if it's got multi-attacks, as long as the target, the tank with immunity is one of them, the other one doesn't suffer any penalty. The flip side to that is you can't target the same person twice with a multi-attack. So if the tank is the only one in range, you only get hit once, not twice.
Hell yeah.
So you could still like drag it away from people and things like that. But yeah, I just like to say that because I think we're also trying to learn this game as I mean, this is like 12 episodes in, third scenario, but we're still picking it up, right? Anyway, last time you all have agreed to go out and help in the Eastern Shroud as they are basically trying to keep Castrum Orions or Orions cut off so they can't send reinforcements out to Castrum Meridianum. Once you got there, you were basically trying to get debriefed when they got a distress call, basically telling you that some of the twin adders had been attacked by this giant Ochu, which the locals call Lazy Laurence. So you went out to help just kind of clean that up because they seem to be running a little bit thin on reinforcements anyway. And when you get there, you find that there's been like 4 of them that have been completely just knocked out, with one of them, I think, being eaten right after that. So one of them was like not doing too good. Our white mage seemed very concerned about them to the point that I had to put tokens down. So, but yet they're all still unconscious. So he hasn't really done anything with that yet.
Oh, I thought they were like dead.
Some of them are.
Only some of them.
Some of them are still alive. You all did manage, though, to deplete the first chunk of this thing's HP as we transitioned into phase 2. So let's just go ahead and switch back over to where we were. As this thing
for Lazy Laurence on their transition.
It was a successful transition. And not just that, but all of his friends came out to celebrate.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about all that.
All of her friends came out to celebrate. I apologize.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Let me
check yourself, white boy.
I'm sorry. It was all very new. Sorry. I'm learning. Okay. As it summoned these mushrooms that looked like they were just kind of sprouting out of the ground, actually kind of crawled themselves out of the ground, turning out to be fruiting funguses. So now you have 6 of those to contend with, as Lazy Laurence seems to pick themselves up as we go into phase 2. Now here's what happens at a phase transition. You lose all enfeeblements and enhancements. So all those dots you had on them, they're gone. The dots are removed from both you and the enemy. If you had anything like Revivify on, that's also gone. So basically it gets wiped clean. Anything though that you had on, like if you had Drain on, like one of your abilities, that will carry over if it's still lasting. If it's not just like for that turn. You all can right now use one item too, if you'd like. You don't have to, but you have the ability to use one item at the moment.
Beautiful.
I believe I shuffled this, but I believe we were doing tank, DPS, healer, right?
I'm gonna use my item.
Yes.
Okay, did you take the potion or the ether?
Potion. Yeah. Also, Ace put in the chat they will be home in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
2 drunk people fighting on the bus, so now they're on a new bus.
Okay, fair enough. The Chocobo will take over until he shows up, which I don't know.
Are all our horse girls dead?
So
no,
it's hard to tell. They're all down and either unconscious or dead. No one's really had a chance to. The only one you know for sure is alive is this one that's down here that I almost said Izzy, that Ken pulled away from the creature.
Just gonna call him Ace.
Careful.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Look, the amount of times I've nearly called Viola Euphrasia, it's too
I
damn
know.
high.
The only one
I mean, they're
haven't...
both little British girls, so except Euphrasia, I don't pitch my voice up for.
The only one I haven't almost done that with is Zaxi, because Zaxi is just so uniquely this campaign.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Zaxi and Bascat are very dissimilar.
They very much are.
That's one thing Killer Bubbles is very good at, is having very different characters for every campaign.
You know, you've really got to love the dedication to the bit of having Zaxi and Bascat at both ends of the body scale in any character creation menu.
Yes, exactly. You take the body scaler and just all the way down for Zaxi, and then all the way up.
And both are valid.
Absolutely, and we love that.
And then I also appreciate you, Psychic, always taking that height scale and just taking it down as far as
all the way down. Yeah, hang on.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Well,
so at this point, it will begin back at the adventure step. So it starts back at the top of the round as Lazy Laurence is just thrashing about at this point, as these fungus have just kind of popped up and just seem to, at the moment, be like still a little disoriented. But it is your go.
Yes. So Volder's going to move down 1 square, and then I'm going to activate Circle of Scorn, which is all enemies within range of a 5x5, which is going to be these 2 in the top left and Lazy Laurence.
Okay.
It deals 3 damage and inflicts enmity and a dot 3 on all targets. And then obviously has a direct hit. So.
Jesus, that's big. They changed the dice on me.
They're actually regular size. Voln is just really small, so they look like boulders.
Got it. So that will be a direct hit.
Okay, so 3 damage base, enmity on Fruiting Fungus 1 and 2, and Lazy Laurence. They all have a .3 on them, and I deal an additional 1d6 damage. So another 2 damage.
Okay.
So 5 damage total, and all 3 have a .3. Have fun keeping track of that!
Okay. Fine. Way to go. Thanks for, right off the bat, making me keep track of 3 dots. Whatever.
You're welcome.
Okay.
In your defense, it is a once per phase, so...
That is the other thing. I'm glad you said that. Any once per phases or phase limited things, those are reset too. So, like, if you had a, obviously, but just to make it stated. So what does this look like?
I like to kind of imagine the... now that I'm a paladin instead of a warrior, he is so used to, like, readying his axe that he, like, stops for a second and realizes he has a shield now. So instead, he kind of, like, still uses the momentum of his fucking weaponry because he's so little.
Yeah.
But instead of like flinging himself like he was before, it's kind of like like using a rapier and just like thrusting to each of the weapons. But when he gets to the last one, he kind of just like plants his shield in the ground, and you can see this kind of like a shimmering light effect that kind of like surrounds the three of them, and then like kind of disappears, almost like Shell in like Final Fantasy X or something. But,
Okay, cool.
draws their attention.
As the wave of that, though, as it hits, and you can see that it does kind of cause some damage, the fungus themselves kind of shake with the impact, and as they're shaking, these spores fly off of them. Both of them do have a reaction when attacked. As they release their spore spray, both of them will hit you, meaning you will take a total of 6 damage. And you
Okay.
now have a .5 on you as well, as you start to cough, as the spores start to kind of get into your nose and into your throat. So 6 total damage and a .5. Well, too late now. You already got it. Zaxi or Viola will be... Oh, sorry. Yeah, you got more.
I'm gonna save most of my other stuff for now.
Okay. Another thing before we get into the DPS, because I did forget, I think we forgot this last time, and it especially applies to you, Viola. Remember, each turn you get a primary and a secondary action. If you forgo all your movement, you can take another secondary action on top of that. I think we had forgotten about that. So if you're not going to move, you get a secondary action.
Question: does
Yes.
that... So some of my moves as a DPS include me being able to move to a space as part of that action? Does
I
that
think that's
count as
different.
a movement, or does that count as the action?
I think that's included in the action, because you would still have your movement on top of that,
Yeah,
right?
That's what
So
I just wanted to clarify, make sure that was right.
you have to forgo any movement. You can't have moved. Like, basically, you can't move at all. Like, if you've already moved, you can't, like, take 2
But
and then say, I
outside-
won't move anymore. But with that, that's where it's part of the action. I don't think it affects this.
Yeah, so I could like move to any space within 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That does not technically count as the movement. It counts as the action.
Correct.
And then I could either do another secondary action or move.
You got it.
Okay, cool.
So
Awesome. I love
Zaxi or
that for me.
Viola? Which one of you want to go
I think
next?
Zaxi was second, but Viola, do you want to go, or do you want Zaxi?
I can do the thing.
Cool.
We'll switch it for phase 2. I love it.
You do you, boo.
Yeah. I think one of my... Do we want to go full ham on the big guy and say fuck the little guys, or do the little guys move, or should I focus? Should I do like an AoE thing? Because I can do an AoE thing.
Where are you? You seem like you're pretty
I'm not going to help.
far enough away.
I'm talking to my fellow DPS.
I'm trying to think, because I feel like probably taking the big one out first, and then we can take out all the little ones.
Yeah.
Hey. Lazy Laurence looks pissed. He's just
Ballad.
He's just dodged death, summoned all of their friends, and now he's looking to take out some revenge on some people.
I would also be upset if something shanked me in the ankles with a fucking letter opener.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, right. I don't know. There's something about that particular sentence would piss me off more than just like a normal stabbing. You know what I mean?
Vold walked in like, welcome to Birmingham, bruv.
Okay, what are we doing, Viola?
Does everyone steal my accent for the next little bit? Do it. Just do it.
So,
Oh.
whatever, if you remember, Like Umbral Ice or Astral Fire.
Yeah, no, I've just I think I've cracked the code.
Well, all I was going to say is whatever you were in would have carried over to. That's not one of the things that gets reset. So if you remember what you were in, then
not in the slightest.
Okay. We can just call it neutral then.
Probably if anything, I think I was actually doing the ice thing.
I think you had just switched to the ice.
I had done a blizzard. Yeah, I was doing the ice thing. So honestly, this actually works. So I'm gonna see what I could do. I think my thought process is I'm gonna do a fire.
Okay.
And then having Astral Fire, while not under the effect of it, gives me Thunderhead ready, which lets me do a Thunder spell to make it do a dot. And
which it doesn't have at the moment. Well, yeah, it does. It has a dot 3, but if it's a higher dot, that replaces it.
Mine are 5. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I can make it be 5, and then I can still do my consecutive invocation because it doesn't say you have to do it immediately after. It doesn't specify.
Nope, I think it's just the same turn.
Yep, and then I can hopefully get the Fire 3 off for 0, and if not, I may just
see how it goes.
The whatever. Yeah, I've got it. I think I've got an
fire.
idea. We're gonna start by setting Lazy Laurence on fire. I would have thought Lawrence was spelled with a W. Seeing it spelled with a U is jarring to me, which I know it's technically correct.
Yeah, it could be either way.
Okay, so that's 5
I
damage
forgot
for
the
sure.
dice roll.
Yeah, well,
That
I don't
scared
know,
I
me.
don't
but-
think I procced the thing.
Not with a 5 on the die.
No, I did not. That's
and
okay.
An 11 against the magic defense, that will also miss too. Surprisingly, the giant-looking flower monsters not as phased by your fire spell as you would expect. It shrugs it off from pure rage.
How do am I able to draw a 5x5 square?
I can. Give me just a second. I
No.
will show the marker.
No.
I have a marker just kind of placed here. Okay, where do you want it?
How many dudes can I get with it?
You will get 2 little ones and the big one.
Yep.
I'm gonna get those 2 little ones and the big one, and that's where my dot. Those are the ones that get a dot 5.
Okay, this one up here. So it'll hit. It's a 5x5. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so it's those 2 babies and the big mama.
Got it. Okay, so they'll have a dot 5 up here. Is there any like base damage or just the dot from the thunder spell?
It looks like it's just a dot.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
It's
See
a
now.
secondary.
So it's dot 3, dot 3, dot 5, dot 5, dot 5. I got this. I totally got this. Okay. And then I think you have another invocation you can take.
I can do that.
Do you have the MP? I don't know how much thunder takes.
Nothing, it says.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't say it has a cost.
Probably because you have to proc it. Okay.
It's a secondary thing. It doesn't say a cost. Yeah. So I'm gonna do this Fire 2, which is also a 5x5.
Okay. Same 5x5 area or somewhere else?
Yeah, we'll do the same 5x5 area. Why not?
Okay.
This is gonna be all my MP, which I am keeping track of, but
Okay, 5. Total of 17 against magic is going to hit everything.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is that, a total of 12 damage?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And then for my... I'm not going to move, so I'm going to use my secondary action to transpose myself into Umbral Ice so I can get my
Okay.
stuff
Perfect.
back.
Also, as that fire 2 goes off, the 2 fungus that you hit too, also, as they start to burn, do the same thing, like instinctively release the spores. Now, luckily, Zaxi,
get scared and sneeze.
you are out of range of the top one, but you're close enough to the second one, so you will take 3 points of damage, and you have a .5 on you now as well.
That's rude.
I don't make the rules; I just enforce them. Okay.
Now, if I stun it, will that remove the dot from me?
No. So when you stun it or remove any markers they put out, but this is kind of just like it happened. Like it's the markers are the ones that kind of like stay there and you got to move out of the way or whatever. The only way to really remove a dot is like maybe the white mage has something that can do that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Otherwise,
don't
you're
like
taking
that.
5 damage at the end of your adventure step.
Well, I hate that.
Are you finished, Viola?
That's a hate crime.
Yeah.
Okay, Zaxi, you're up.
Nope. I'm
Okay,
gonna.
Ken.
This has a radius. What is the radius? 3x3 area. Do I get 2 things if I do? I don't know. I might wait until they move a little bit closer. I'm gonna wait till things move a little closer. I'm gonna do my combo for now.
Okay, let's do it. Against Lazy Laurence.
Mm.
Come on, baby.
Let's do
I
it.
don't need to do that. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. It's
Hell yeah.
my turn. Okay. True thrust. Ooh, that was a nice.
That is a big hit. 25,
Yep.
so that's 16 points of damage
Yep.
total.
And that was just on my first one.
That should
Now
have
we're
been
gonna
a 20.
Dragoon combo. Oh, dang. 12 is not gonna get it, is it?
Well, for physical defense is not. So that's just another
Okay,
5.
that's fine. We're gonna do 5. Oh, that was a big old fuck you. And I am going to.
It's almost my turn.
Shush
I'm
you.
excited.
Trying to think.
If I throw some Tylenol at the big guy, will you leave me the fuck alone? That'll buff it out, right?
That might work.
I am gonna move. I think I'm gonna go up to here.
That was
Okay.
another thing that you had mentioned as well. There is no such thing as attack of opportunity
Yeah.
in Final Fantasy XIV.
Yep,
Yep.
not in this game. There's not. Which is nice, but also I am gonna need to see some more, like some of the other scenarios, because the one thing I've noticed is because there's no attack of opportunity, those markers that go down, there's like next to no chance you're ever gonna be standing in that, unless it's one of the ones that tracks the player. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Or you
unless
have a
the
reason.
tank is like, hey, let me fuck this cunt up.
Or that. Okay. Is that the end of your turn, or do you have anything else to do?
That's it for me, bitches.
Okay.
I don't know why I
Ken,
edited because of that.
Ken is not here yet. So the Chocobo can
wow.
You,
Yes?
I
Speaking
think
of,
you just summoned.
literally just summoned them.
do. Are they here?
Summoning just happened. Yep.
They just joined the chat.
Oh, wow. Look at that timing. It's your turn. Do you want to take it, or do you want me to do the chocobo this first round?
Muffin's been holding it down. I love that for her.
Well, no,
Yeah,
it's just
hold on.
it's the first round. It like ran out. So you see Muffin run out and just kind of look over at Ken, who finally starts to move, and Muffin just like stands there hesitantly and slowly starts to back away.
Makes sad chocobo noises.
Sad noises. Quee.
Hold on. There we go.
Welcome, Ace.
All right. You said the round. Hello. Let this be a warning to everyone to get your driver's license if you can. All right.
So yes, it's the first round of the second phase of combat. Just quick recap. When the phase transitioned, you did have the ability to use one item if you wanted to. So the potion or the ether that you took, if you want to use that, you can.
IMP is full, so let's go ahead and get that potion.
Okay. All enfeeblements and enhancements dropped off between phases. Since then, however, both Vaughn and Zaxi have a .5 on them.
Yikes.
And
Say that again.
I think that's really all you missed. I mean, Vaughn took a little bit of damage.
Really quick, .5s, are those the same as enfeeblements?
Yes, those are enfeeblements.
Oh, okay, perfect. Psychic, can Vaughn take off his own enfeeblements and changing classes, or is that not a thing he can do?
Not without using a limit break.
Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, because if everyone's health is good... Also, that was a lie. I only have an ether. I don't actually have a potion, so we're just gonna not use anything. I guess I'll just use 2 of my secondary abilities. Oh yeah, everything's reset, so I get all this fresh stuff I can use. Cool.
Yeah,
okay.
Anything phase limited is back now, too.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to use 2 of my secondary actions to Asuna, Zaxi, and Vaughn.
Okay. Other thing, if you forego your movement, you can take a secondary action. So you could take 3, as long as you don't move during your turn.
1, 2, all right.
But it'd have to be a secondary.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't think he has any reason to move right now, so I think... Here's the thing, do I want to spend any more?
You can do a primary, because you would have had a primary and a secondary. So you can theoretically do a primary if you wanted right now.
That's true.
Yeah.
You could just use the 2 secondaries with no movement.
Yeah, that's fair. All the other guys are still down, right? I believe one of them is actually like dead.
One of them is dead. The rest of them are at least knocked out. You're not sure yet.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna raise enmity, so I'm not gonna use a raise on them yet. I'm just gonna take that risk. Does either Zaxi or Vaughn need any healing?
I'm okay for now. Especially if I don't have that dead on me anymore, I'll be fine.
I wouldn't say no if you can just hand it out freely.
I also wouldn't say no. I'm missing like half my health.
Oh, Jesus! Diva! Sorry, I forgot the DPS has health too. 1 second.
Mick, fucking excuse me?
Tanks
we literally had
you're
this
not
whole
supposed to get
conversation
hit.
yesterday.
Okay.
Conversation yesterday.
Okay. No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't really work either. Yeah, I feel like this fight's gonna get harder, so we're gonna spend 2 HP to... Hold on.
2 HP?
2
Yeah,
vanity.
it's a blood hunters in 5e.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, but what if that was actually a thing and that you give your health to other people?
Okay, it's centered.
Does Dark not do that?
With extra steps?
Or not?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's the only one I can think of that might.
Yeah, I would need to do that. And okay, so I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Vaughn, you are the tank, so I'm going to defer to you. Would you prefer a cure 2 on you, or do you think it would be best in this moment to medica to me and the DPS?
I have a bunch of abilities that will allow me to reduce damage, so I should be good for 1 round.
Okay, cool. Then we're going to cure 2 my girl, because I don't need that. Well, I do need health, and it could maybe affect this guy. And a regen would be nice just in case some fuck shit happens. So we're going to medica 2 so we can get that regen. But
Okay.
it does cost 2 MP, so I may have to use lucid dreaming soon. Okay, I got 1 MP. I'm going to medica 2. 1 second.
And that's going to hit everybody, or?
No, it's 5/5 centered on myself, so I actually think that's going to only hit me,
It's you and
Viola, and this guy next to me.
Yeah, but when they're knocked out, they can't gain HP. It's not like D&D. They have to
right.
revive. Yeah.
I'm thinking of Final Fantasy and D&D rules. That's my bad. So yeah, just me and Viola. I don't see it under skill or action. It's actions. Okay, cool. We're getting there. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a lot today.
That's cool.
Yikes. Okay, so we both get, what is that, 9 HP?
No, it's a D6 to heal, right? So you get 4 HP, and then the medica checks have a D20 because the medica checks have just a special. You roll to see if it crits, essentially. So
okay, cool.
The first roll is the D6.
HP?
Yeah, 4, and then you rolled a 9, so you didn't crit, essentially. So it doesn't get doubled.
Viola, you also get 4, but you get You get Revivify 5, which I believe is just 5 HP each round, right?
Yep. It's like the opposite of a dot.
Regen.
Yeah, so it's just like regen.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, so it's at the start of the adventure step we would get the 5 HP.
At the start? Okay.
No, I'm asking.
I think it's at the end of the adventure step, because that's when dots happen.
Okay.
So that would be right now. So you would both get the additional 5 HP right now.
Yay.
Okay. So let's see. It's my turn now, right? Let's see. This fruiting fungus here, the one at the top left, is going to run down in between the two of you and spore out again. So you each take 3 damage and have a .5 on you as well.
I hate that.
Yeah, it sucks, right? This one is going to run right here. It will do the same thing, which will only affect Vaughn. Actually.
3 HP.
Actually, it will go right here. That'll hit you again too, Zaxi. It's a 5/5 centered on him, so that'll hit Zaxi and Vaughn. So that's another 3 HP. The .5 doesn't stack, so you still just have a .5. And those were the only 2 with enmity. So, boom.
Yeah, that's right. Gather up.
Boom.
Yeah. Holy.
Yeah, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's what I like to see.
Okay. So these 3 will move in, and they will both let out their spores. So both Viola and Ken will take a total of 9 damage, and you also have a .5 now. Let's see. This can move 4. Let's see. I think this one will probably just be able to get here.
You said we take 4 damage? Or
You
9?
took 9 damage.
Okay, cool.
9 total damage,
Yikes.
and you have a .5 now, which will basically just nullify the Revivify. And, let's see. Now it's Lazy Lawrence's turn. And I know I have to attack the tank, so let's see. And then the second one, as he's flailing about, is going to be Ken. So.
Rude.
This thing, as it whips its tentacles and starts mashing them around, does a physical against your defense of 18 hit you.
My defense? Yes.
Vaughn?
Uh, it
does hit you?
does.
Okay, so you'd both take 9 damage from that, and then an additional 2d6. So I'll roll that here. So an additional 11. So a total of 20 damage from that hit.
Hey, friend, could you like chill the fuck out?
And then, let's see. Is there any way I can do this to hit more people?
Okay, fuck off with that.
And then he is going to place a marker. Let's see. Does he have to be in it? Stationary 5/5. Okay. He's going to place the marker right here. Which for some reason covers him, but not you all. So.
DM?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Never mind.
Okay. I'm not minding.
Psychic, are you gonna stun or am I gonna stun?
You can't
Come
stun.
on.
I don't think we can't. Yeah, we can't because the stun is per encounter.
Yeah.
Per encounter?
Yeah.
Per encounter. Which,
Stupid.
like,
Those are stupid rules. That's
I
a stupid
double
rule.
checked it before we started.
it should
gonna
be.
It would make
It
sense
should
if it
be
was per
per
round,
phase.
or yeah.
Yeah,
it would
I believe
like-
it should be per phase. However, it does also track with FF14. You can only stun like technically twice, and then
Yeah.
they're immune to stun. So like, I get it. It's not gonna work in a TTRPG
Yeah,
format,
that's
unfortunately.
bullshit for a TTRPG.
Okay, but at the same time, the thing I just pointed out, you just have to move one square.
It's like- There's like a couple
Yeah,
of
but
these.
that's a minor inconvenience.
Yeah, that's like there's like a couple of these. Here's the problem: like, there's enough like minor inconveniences that like all add up. Like between this and then like not being able to like things only lasting until the end of like your round, even though like it feels like it should last longer. Like just a little. I'm just like really peeved.
I have to point out, all of those have to do with stun, and if they lasted every time you did it, and you could all do it, I would just never get to do anything.
No, I would completely be okay if it was like if it was one or the other. If the stun you could only do 2 per like encounter or whatever, or even per
once per
round,
phase.
per phase. But it lasted like the whole time, like it lasted through the round, so they couldn't do it. That would be fine. Or you could stun them multiple times, but they only last to the end of yours. Like, you know,
It'd just be a marker get a rid of her.
yeah. It's just,
I think I had a stroke.
it's just annoying.
That's where your marker is, though. So at the end of the enemy step, I got to do some dots. The fungus 1 had a dot 3, right? The fungus 2.
I thought it was a dot 5.
Well, 2 had a dot 3 and 2 had a dot 5, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move this just real quick because the one you hit had a dot 3. 2, 3, and then the 2 that she hit had a dot 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So with that, everything at the moment is still standing. Boom. Okay. I really wish I could send the thing to the back because it's just for some. You guys are on top of it on the streamer mode, but it covers up the enemies. Anyway, that will be top of the adventure step now.
Really quick, DM, because this thing has ended its turn, I'm going to swift cast and immediately cast Lucid Dreaming on myself.
Okay. There you go.
I mean, I know that doesn't mean anything till I think the end of the next adventure or the start of the next adventure step, but I just need to prep now because I can tell this is going to be fucking rough.
Well, this is the start of the adventure step, so it is Vaughn's turn. So I guess it might trigger now. Also, enmity drops off, so you do have to do an enmity type move every turn, essentially, if you want to.
Yeah.
Will lucid dreaming be affected now or next one?
What does it say?
Lucid dreaming. 1 second. Gain additional MP. Oh, at the end of this round's adventure step. So never mind. It would be at the end of this. Then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So I'm just getting one.
Okay.
So I'm just getting one. Once this ends, I get another.
Okay.
I am going to. Okay. We know where the square is because the top left corner is right next to cohort. To Cowgirl, Horse Girl 3. So can we move the marker, please?
Yes, I will move it.
Thank you. I need to be able to. I need to be able to see. Which
I'm
is
just gonna hide it
so
too because I'm assuming someone's gonna get rid of it. But that's where it is.
Well, we kind of can't at the moment, unless sleep is a good source of that. Okay, so looking at this, it's gonna do damage, but it's 3 damage per with the thing. I'm gonna start with. I need to write all this down into my notes. Stop reading, Michael. I'm gonna start with one of my secondary abilities, Rampart, which reduces the damage I take from abilities by 3 until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So I take 3 less damage from abilities, which I notice is everything. And then I'm going to use my primary ability for Total Eclipse and Prominence, which is another 5x5, which will hit these two. Unfortunately, they are close to Zaxi, but I can't do much else about that, unfortunately.
I mean, it won't hit.
But yours. No, but their reaction for the scores.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So deals 3 damage and inflicts enmity on all targets. Deals an additional 2d6 if it hits. 16.
16 will hit everything, including Lazy Laurence.
Wow, 2 1s on a d6. That makes me slightly depressed.
So a total of 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, tanks are not meant to do damage.
That's true. So as that happens, though. Okay. Yep, you're right. Both of these are going to go off. So
Yeah,
you and Zaxi will both take an additional 6 points of damage. Yours gets reduced. Okay.
They are
actually
2 different
it is 2
reactionary
different.
abilities.
It is. So you take 0 because you get -3 on both different attacks. Zaxi takes 6.
Yeah. Sorry, Zaxi, I'm trying to kill them as fast as we can.
That's fine.
Because my theory is we need to get rid of the little guys quickly. So try to AoE everything. Because those spores reactions and the dots are gonna be fucking annoying to deal with. And then that's that. I believe that is the end of my turn. No, because I want to move out of the 5x5. Which I believe with the top left corner right next to cohort 3, I just move up 1.
You are out of it.
Because we don't have limit breaks. If we did, your boy would be goated. But yeah.
No, not yet.
Paladin limit break is fucking wicked, by the way.
You'll get them. Not in this encounter. But the last encounter is really fun. You're going to get them then, I promise.
So I'm going to do that.
Okay. That will bring Viola, your turn.
Right,
Okay.
I will be back. My apologies.
Did I eventually get healed? Because
You
I
did.
went back to reading my PDF.
So he healed you for, I believe it was, let me scroll back up. You had the 4 that got healed and then plus the dot, but then after that you took 9 damage. So you probably ended up netting out negative.
So I'm down.
Yeah.
So if he gave me 4 and then I took 9.
What was the dot? What's the dot though?
The dot on Medica 2 is 5.
So you healed 9 and
then
took
this-
9. So you netted out
And
0.
this asshole So then this asshole basically gave us .18 or some shit, and
You got .5.
basically, yeah. So basically, my regen's useless.
But I mean, you're not taking the dot anymore. It's offsetting that, so it's not useless.
Yeah.
But essentially, you healed for
So-
9 and took 9 damage, so you
I'm
you have the
exactly
same
where I
HP.
started.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I feel like, how many MP does it get back to at the?
If you're wearing fire, I think you get none.
No, I changed with the.
Oh, you
my
did,
Other
you're right.
secondary action.
Yeah. So two base. See, I don't know if the ice gives you anything extra.
It only gives me stuff when I do ice damage,
Okay,
which
so
I
yeah,
was gonna
two.
do. So. So we're gonna take a different approach now. So we're gonna do a blizzard.
Okay.
It only costs 1.
5
Jesus Christ, I can't
damage.
roll for shit!
Okay, which one were you targeting?
The big bitch.
Okay. So 5 on that one will okay, 5 damage, but the 10 is gonna miss. You probably
Yeah.
guessed that already, but
And then because I'm in ice mode, I get 5 MP back. Every time I do damage, you get 5.
oh really? Okay, that's cool. I think
Must
that's how it
be
works in the
nice.
game too.
So, this lets me do consecutive invocation, so I'm gonna immediately use that. And do... I think I'm gonna do... the fire one.
Okay,
We're gonna switch gears.
and that'll switch you, right? Okay.
It'll switch me. I need a 5x5, please.
Okay, where do you want to put it? I will show it.
I need to see it first. Who hurts the worst?
It's hard to tell. They're all about the same. You
I
can
can
get
only-
the
I
3
think-
near you, or
I'm gonna get... shift it down 1, maybe.
right there.
Like, make the bottom of it touching the bottom of the map. Yeah. Because I still hit Lazy Laurence.
You'll still hit Lawrence with that, yeah.
So
Honestly,
I'm
Diva,
gonna...
prioritize yourself before you prioritize those two.
Yeah. I'm trying to hit the bitches that are near us.
Okay. So it's 5 base
What is-
damage.
Happening.
11. Let me see. 11.
Are you talking about my inability to roll above a, like, 5?
This feels homophobic, low key.
Honestly, it's homophobic, it's misogynistic, it's... Good lord, after my Destiny clan just got rid of a transphobe. He
Okay.
comes back to haunt me in the form of Final Fantasy XIV.
As you blow out this, is it fire 2, right?
Yeah.
This huge like column of fire erupts. One of the fruiting funguses here, this one that I am pinging, dies. As it just, you can see it start to shrivel up as the flames just kind of devour it. As it
I
starts,
want a plushie of that thing.
they're kind of cute. As it starts to like release its spores, you can actually see the fire just kind of burning them in the air. So he does not get to do his reaction because you killed him.
That's what I was going for.
The other 2 do go off though, so you and Ken both take 6 damage as the spores shoot out.
Oh,
Well,
that was
are you
foolish of
cool?
me.
Like, did I do something?
Yeah.
That was foolish of me, but that's okay.
You know they have a reaction.
I.
But if you
see,
kill
here's
them,
the thing.
if they drop to 0, the reaction doesn't go off. But those two still do, so you both take 6 damage. What was the thing?
Here's the thing. My brain is not 100% connected, and I didn't think about the consequences of my actions. I still would have done it.
You killed one.
I killed
and the
one.
Other two are not looking great.
Who doesn't have one of my .5s?
At this point, the one right next to you doesn't. The one right next to Ken doesn't. The one you just killed did. And then the two up there with Vaughn and Zaxi on the top left, those have .3s.
Yes.
Look at me remembering.
Which ones do you want me to change from a 3 to a 5, pretty much? Because I don't think a 5x5 can cover all of them.
Well, the two near you don't have a dot at all.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll just put it on those. I'll get it. I'll put the 5x5 so that it hits those two.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my thunder spell.
It doesn't have to be centered on you, does it?
No. It just says a 5x5 within 10 squares of me.
So a 5x5, if you put it right here, actually hits both of those, and it changes the this one here to a .5 as well.
Sounds great. And then Laurence just continues being a .5 business as usual. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna do that.
Oh shit! Okay. I'm an idiot. I forgot to put a dot on him too, on Lazy Laurence.
Well, they don't stack anyway. It just takes the highest dot.
Stack. Yeah.
Oh,
if it's more than 5, do it. If it's not, don't bother.
Yeah. Child. Let's just go into healing mode.
And then, last but not least, because I did not move, I am going to be transposing myself.
Okay. A lot of that going around tonight. Zaxi, you're up.
How big is a 3x3? How many can I get with a 3x3?
So right around you right now, it's just Lazy Laurence and the Fruiting Fungus just right next to you. If you move,
I could move it within 5 feet of me, if I could move it to like right there, could I get the 3 of them right there?
You could. Now, just a reminder, I do want to put this back up, just so you're aware.
Oh, I'm not worried. I can move wherever the fuck I want because I have a bonus.
So yeah, if you move right here, it'll hit Lazy Laurence and both of those. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do my Dragonfire dive. All enemies within range, which would be the 3 of them.
Okay.
A 3x3 area within 5 squares of this character. So I don't even technically have to move to do this.
So you dive there, boom, and go back.
Yeah, and then get the fuck out. Yeah, and then move wherever the fuck I want. So I'm gonna do that.
Nice.
So it's gonna straight up deal 2d6 plus 5 damage, even if I don't do a direct hit.
That's the base.
A direct hit will do an additional 2d6 damage.
Okay.
Zaxi, I really need you to continue carrying us.
And actually, before I do this, because I do this twice per phase, I'm gonna lance charge, which will do an additional 3 damage.
Okay.
So we're gonna do. Let's do our Dragonfire dive first.
2d6 base is crazy. 16 damage. Yeah. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be 16 damage. And that was a 22, so that's going to hit all 3 of them, I bet you. So that's going to do an additional... It's 60, 70, 18. So it'll be 19 plus 6. So that happened. And then I am going to... GTFO.
Okay. With that dive, as the impact slams in, both of those fungus that were up there just basically like get obliterated, blown back. That was more than enough to kill them. Also not triggering their ability.
Yeah. I'm gonna back up just a little bit because it doesn't matter. Back up to here actually. so I don't get hit by this guy again.
Fair.
Cool. And then I'm gonna just so nobody has to worry about me getting hurt. Although I have a 5 on me, don't I?
You do. I think everybody has a
got
5
5.
now.
Okay, that's really fun for me, and I love that.
AoE healing is really difficult right now. I apologize in advance.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about it because I have once per phase. You know what? I'm gonna hold on to that for a little bit because I'm still fine. Yeah, I think that's it for me for now.
Okay. Ken, you are up.
Okay, so first things first, I'm going to move back because I'm going to be able to hit these two regardless. First things first, I'm just going to get my free benediction off and cast it on myself.
Okay. That's not the limit break, is it?
No, it's
Oh,
a
okay,
primary
okay.
ability.
Okay.
Okay, I have 45 HP total, so I'm at 5, so I get 40 HP back.
You were at 5?
Well, yes!
Holy
Sir.
shit.
Cool.
Woo.
So I'm back to full benediction. Thankfully, because I can cast it once per turn, does not take any more MP from me, which is good because I'm MP low. So that's going to be my primary. I did move, so I only get my secondary.
Yes.
But I do think I have a thing for that. So I'm just gonna focus on getting some more health to my good sis. I'm going to 1 second. I could use that. Plus, I don't. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I forgot about instant abilities. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do then. Okay, I'm going to. What is it? Where is it? Use one of your magical abilities. Yeah, I have 2 HP. Cure 2 would be 3 MP. Yeah, and I only have 2. Yikes.
That's
Oh,
not
sorry. I was
enough.
looking at Cure 2. Okay, I'm gonna use Presence of Mind as my secondary, so I can cast Cure 2 on Viola.
Okay.
1 second while I cross that off my list, guys. I'm using everything. I hope you appreciate this. Cure
I think
2.
it's actually good he did show up because I don't know if the Chocobo could have kept up with this.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. Does a 24 mean
Okay.
anything?
Yeah, so the 24 is what gets healed. And then, again, the second one is just to see if it procs. So it heals 3d6.
Cool. Why don't I use... Jesus Christ, why don't I use Cure 2 more often? Viola, you get 24 HP back, apparently.
Wait
and
a
then
minute.
I'm
Hold
going
on,
to
something's not right here.
use...
Because it rolled a 6, a 3, and a 4. That's 13.
I don't know why it's 24 then. Listen, I was just believing you because I trust you very deeply.
I think I screwed up how that was... Hold on, what is happening?
Okay, never mind. You get 13 HP back.
Yeah,
Viola.
let's do the rolls, and I'll figure out what the hell I did there. So yeah. 13.
Okay, Viola, you get 13 HP back. Hopefully that'll top you off. And I'm going to use my...
Wait 1 second, sorry.
I'm going to use my...
I've got a bonus of 11 in here. Is that part of the spell?
Oh yeah, plus 11.
Okay. Perfect. Sorry. I was like, why is this? Okay, so yeah, it is 24.
Never mind, you get 24 HP. Shout out to White Mages. They're very good at their job.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my instant cast because I remembered this Yahoo over here. And I'm going to use my instant cast to... 1 second. Actually, I might not be able... Can you put up the 5x5 again? That's on him currently.
Yep. Oh, that's on him? This is where it's... This is where the marker is. So you moved out of it.
Okay, I was about to say, are any soldiers in that right now? No, right?
No, they're not.
Oh, thank goodness. Never mind. I'm not going to use my instant cast to rescue them. Yeah, I think that's all I could do then.
Okay. That is the end of the adventure step. Everybody takes 5 damage from the dot.
From lucid dreaming.
You do.
So do I still get the... Sorry.
Yeah, if you have Revivify on, they'll cancel out, so you won't take any damage.
Okay.
But you won't heal.
Thank goodness.
The others, though, will take 5
listen,
damage.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Zaxi, I got you next turn, Diva.
No worries, fam.
So the tank does not have enmity on 3 of these things. So they're going to be little bitch mobs and run down here. And
Bone, please. Bone.
another... What are you doing?
Brother,
You're
please.
Psychic,
You're
we
muted.
can't hear you, babe.
The one time I mute my microphone because I need to go do something, I took 2 damage from the dot because I still had rampart,
Right.
so it still reduces damage by 3.
Right. Good call. Okay. So these 3 that don't have enmity, though, they kind of crowd around these 2 at the bottom, and all 3 start releasing their spores. That's another 9 damage to both of you.
Jesus
Viola
Christ.
and
I can provoke 1 enemy to inflict enmity on them. So this top one, Fruiting
Okay.
Fungus 6, can come here. So he will come to me instead.
It'll come here, and it'll hit instead you and Zaxi.
Cool.
So you'll take no damage because of the -3, and Zaxi will take another 3 damage.
Actually, I'm gonna use my feint here. Reduces the damage dealt by a target's abilities by 3 until the end of this turn. So.
Well,
that
then,
was
fuck this
referred.
fungus.
So, do we only take 6?
Six. You only take 6.
Okay, I'll
then.
take that.
Yeah, and y'all are too far away for me to do anything else, but that's fine.
Don't worry, I got it. I didn't subtract 6. 1 second.
So how much damage does the fungus do? Only 3?
Yeah, so you take none. You're still
Okay,
being
cool.
reduced by 3, right? And then
Yeah.
Zaxi fainted, also taking none. So that provoke dealt completely eliminated the damage there.
Yeah.
At the beginning of Lazy Lawrence's turn, he starts to spray out kind of like what they're doing with these spores, except it's this kind of like mist that just kind of starts raining down around him. And you see as the mist kind of settles on the ground and on the foliage, it starts to burn. Like it's just some kind of acid that's being shot out of this guy as it starts to burn through the ground around him. You
Absolutely.
do have enmity on him, right? Still?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So I rolled. Viola, you're the target for this one. I apologize.
Oh Christ!
So,
Wait, hold on. So I took 5. I got 5 back, so that's that gone.
Let's
I took
net out.
9 more.
6 more.
You took 6.
6 more, and now I'm about to take
Something.
an amount. Okay, cool. I have to get my math in order before I know how I'm gonna die.
Okay.
You do roll at a -5 for enmity.
No, I don't, because it's targeting both of you. We talked about this at the
okay.
start of the show.
Well, I tried.
This is
for now.
cute.
Um,
I'm gonna die. This is gonna be cute.
So let's see. Maybe not. Let's see. So this is, let's see what the plus to hit is. Where'd it go? 16 physical. Does that hit your physical defense?
16 physical will
I'm gonna
miss
assume so, but I'm gonna
mine.
look anyway.
Okay.
1-6. Yes.
So you will
I
both
am-
take 9 damage as base plus an additional 5.
Bye.
Oh my god.
I am going to use 2 conviction for an instant ability called Sheltron.
Can you,
As the
really quick, can you take, because you just used an instant ability on provoke, can you take more than 1 in a round?
I mean, I don't know.
I believe-
the trigger.
I'm about to say, I believe. Yeah, I'm
Let
about
me
to say,
just
I believe
double
the triggers are what matters.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
wasn't sure if it was like a
Provoke was-
reaction. From
When an
Are
enemy
we doing it
begins their
wrong?
turn.
Let us know in the comments.
Because the first one, provoke, was when an enemy begins their turn, and
Yeah.
then that was its turn, and then it's another turn for the big guy. So, and this trigger is immediately before you take damage.
No, I mean, I get that. I just don't remember if there was because you can do 1 primary, 1 secondary. I can't remember if there's a limit on instance.
I would assume that instants would be because they're instants, aren't they? Like what we like to call the "oh fuck" buttons.
Maybe.
Well,
'Cause
I was always under the impression that because of the trigger specifically, you could just use them whenever, and also you
Yeah.
you can't use them again. You know.
Read the book.
That's what I'm
What
trying
does
to
the
do.
book say? Oh my
I'm trying
god!
to look it up. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Oh my god. Give me a second.
I mean, either way, it's lights out for Vi.
I just want to make sure we're doing it
Wait.
right.
I'm about to say they just did 14 damage and oh right, I forgot they did more damage beforehand though. Never mind.
Okay. I'm gonna read it. I haven't read this beforehand. I'm just gonna read it to you all. Characters can react to the ever-changing circumstances of an encounter by using instant abilities. Unlike other abilities, instant abilities may be used during any character's turn, provided their trigger conditions are met. However, a character cannot use instant abilities when they are surprised, nor can they use multiple instant abilities on a given turn.
Well, that's gay.
What
Yeah,
does
so
a given
honestly-
term mean?
This whole game is a hate crime.
Actually, that's a good point. Hold on.
Because that was the first
Adventure
enemy's turn.
X, it actually has a diagram. Adventure X could use an instant ability on enemy A's turn and enemy B's turn. You use the previous one on the fungus, so you could in fact use it here. Here's the diagram.
Fuck yeah.
Right? There's the diagram just for everybody. And now we know. And now we've learned. And yes, you can.
This game is fucking hilarious.
This is ridiculous.
Okay,
I'm
so
using
what are we doing?
Sheltron. So what was the total damage? 9?
The total damage, no, that was just, let's see. The total damage was 9, and then that was the base damage plus 5, so 14 was the total damage.
So 14 total damage. Using Sheltron, I used 2 Conviction, and reduces the damage you take from an effect that triggered Sheltron by 3d6, which is a total of 6, plus 3 that I already get from Rampart, so 9 minus 14, I take 5 damage?
9 minus 14 minus 9? Yes,
14 minus
damage.
9, I take
Does
5
Sheltron
damage.
just help you?
Yes, it is just
Okay.
for me.
Here I thought you were trying to say Viola. So Viola,
Wow!
does that...
I have been on 9 HP for like the whole turn. Fuck
you
that
really?
bitch, I'm protecting myself. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm on 2 HP.
So are you knocked
Oh my
out,
god,
then?
oh my god, I thought you said fuck that bitch in particular. What did she ever do to you besides be British?
That's the problem. I'm kidding.
So Viola, are you knocked out?
If you're watching this, I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay. As you manage to put your shield up just in time, so what are you at now? 4? Is that what
2.
you're? 2. Okay. As this thing just slams down onto you, you hold your shield, and it actually, the impact of it digs you into the dirt a little bit. However, what you see just out of the corner of your eye, the other one that's whipping around reaches over and it wraps Viola around the leg and yanks her into the air and then slams her back onto the ground. Her hat flies off as she lies there knocked out, unconscious. That's the end of the enemy step.
Yay, 1 MP, guys.
So some dots will go off.
But also 1 MP, guys.
You got this. You got this.
We're
So
gonna
dot
do it.
5 there goes off. This thing near you. The one near you, actually, Vaughn and Zaxi, the one that's kind of running towards you, it freezes midway, and you can see like some aftershocks of the thunder spell. Is it? Actually, no. The enfeeblement drops off when you die. No, not with the dots. This game is complicated. This thing's dead.
It's not an enfeeblement, it's a die. If it's an enfeeblement, it's called an enfeeblement, I assume.
It's listed in it's you know what? It's dying. Because it only had 3. It's so fucking it's dying.
It dies with Viola's consciousness.
Yeah, fuck that bitch in particular.
As it kind of just shudders. And then this thing, Lazy Laurence,
Just has a mild seizure and dies.
Just a mild.
Lazy Laurence is going to step up closer, I think.
Oh, thank goodness.
And then put his new thing here.
That's what his face looks like.
So
Boom. That's where the new one's
our
gonna be.
dots up the top were a .3, so we're fine. I believe we had the .3 and they had the .5, correct?
Every character has a .5. The one, like, some of the fungus had .3s.
Okay.
Every character at this point has a .5. So
All
this
right.
is where the marker is. I'll leave it there for a second, then I'll hide it.
Yeah.
But I can always show it again if we need it. And
I
that
am
will
down.
bring us to the adventure step.
I am
Yep,
down.
1 HP, divas.
The dots happen at the end of the adventure step.
Okay, I am still up.
Yeah, you're still up. The adventure, so the adventure, you take damage at the end of the adventure step. The enemies take damage at the end of the enemy step. So you're still up at the moment.
Fucking
Guess who's
hell.
back to full MP, divas.
So how's that HP going?
Oh, I have 39. I'm good.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck you then. No.
What part of I use benediction on myself did you not understand yesterday?
Yeah, we had this whole conversation yesterday. I said Betty's for the tank, and Ace is like, "Fuck that." Okay, I am.
So now he's got to make a
okay,
choice
so I
though, because he's got a DPS down and a tank
conviction.
very low. So we'll see what happens.
I
when it comes
mean,
around to...
Look at that. 1, 2.
We both know who I'm going to pick.
4.
Stone.
Can you show up the marker again, please, for him, just so I can have a quick look at where it was?
Oh.
And find a... Okay, cool. So now bottom left is right next to cohort 3. Sweet,
Yes.
cool. That is how I'm doing the math. Okay, I am going to start with using my secondary ability, Sentinel.
Okay.
Sentinel reduces the damage you take from abilities by 5 until the start of your next turn.
Do you not like my
Ooh.
dots?
No, fuck you. Please correct me. When you're down, this isn't D&D rules. Like, you can't take extra damage when you're down.
No, and you can't get healed either. You specifically have to have something that brings you back. from
Okay,
the
cool.
knocked out yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna get a cute little cure 1 next
2,
round, diva.
3, 4. So I can move to here. And I'm going to use my primary ability for Total Eclipse and Prominence.
Okay.
Which will affect these two because it's a 5x5 and these two need to go. Wow, these dice are homophobic. So they're going to take 3 damage and the spores are going to go off.
The fungus,
but-
actually, will take all 13. They have a slightly lower than Laurence. So a
Hell
12
yeah!
will clear their defense.
Okay, so
and
they
then
take 13 damage.
13 damage is enough to outright kill both of them.
Cool.
Yay.
I'm gonna
What
see
is that?
him.
What does that look like?
Like he's gonna run in and he is coughing up blood. He is fucked up, but he is just filled with an anger and he's not a warrior anymore, but like Kin can recognize on his face that he is angry with what is going on. And he's gonna run down, and the Total Eclipse and Prominence is his tiny little body is gonna like leap into the air. I'm moving down, but he's gonna leap into the air, and like the eclipse blocking out the sun and the prominence of landing on the ground as a shockwave sends out and takes out the two fungi, which are not very fun guys anymore. Lol. But like as soon as he kind of like stands on his shield and like with his sword in both hands, just ready to fucking throw down with this gun.
Okay.
And then just kind of like looks towards Lazy Laurence, and he is ready to fuck some shit up.
I love that. That was so cool. Okay. As you impose yourself between your downed ally and the healer, Viola, your turn is up, but you unfortunately are unconscious. But there's no death saving throws, so that's good.
Not
So we'll
for
just move
long,
on.
you're not.
To Zaxi. Now there are some things that can happen to you in in the encounter here that could move you from knocked out to comatose, which has some additional bad things that could happen. But we'll cross that bridge if we have to come to it. But for now, Zaxi, it's your turn.
I'm surprised the entire world didn't just hear that thunder. Zaxi is going to smash. All right, so here's what's going to happen first. I'm going to do a second wind, which is an instant ability. Restores 2d6 plus 3 HP. So we're just going to roll 2d6.
Oh, nice.
That is
Ah,
11,
gorgeous.
12, 13, so that's plus 14. So yay. That probably puts me back to almost full health, which is amazing.
Why are the rest of us even here?
And I am also... What does drain do? If it says drain 3, does that mean I take 3 health from Lazy Laurence and
basically.
give it to myself?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do that as my secondary ability. So Lazy Laurence loses 3 health. I gain an extra 3.
Okay.
Boing, boing, boing. And Zaxi smash. So that's going to happen. Okay, I'm using the drain I'm using is Life Surge, which grants strain 3 until the end of this turn and 1 advantage die on your next ability check.
Beautiful.
Which is going to be my True Thrust combo.
So just roll it and then roll an additional d20 because I didn't program in the advantage yet.
Yeah, because you suck. No, I'm just
do.
kidding.
I do.
I'm so...
I had to build all this shit from scratch. Leave me alone.
You're doing great, babe. All right, we're gonna do True Thrust, and we're gonna do an extra d20.
Oh, yeah.
Not that I needed one. I don't really need one.
My God in heaven.
You might crit.
So
They crit.
Like, you know what?
You might crit.
YOLO.
Oh, you
I
don't.
didn't crit. Okay, so that's fine. That's still gonna be 18 plus 5 damage.
23, right?
23
Jeez.
damage plus, and I haven't even finished yet.
Because that's a combo.
Yeah. And I'm going to do does it have a dot on it right now?
Yes. It has a .5.
Okay. So the dot doesn't really matter, but what I do like is Power Surge. Oh, how bad does it look?
You have spent a lot of time trying to get rid of the other guys. It's taken a lot of damage, but it's still got a little fight left in it.
Okay, we're good then. Then I'm gonna do this one because it'll grant me Power Surge, which will mean my powers do an additional 3 damage on top of this. I don't get advantage on rolling the combo, right? Because it just went through the.
It was just the
True
next
Thrust?
one, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, so this one is just normal. This one's Disembowel. And I'm going to get Power Surge, which will give me an additional 3 damage for however long that lasts. It doesn't say how long it lasts, so I guess the end till this thing is dead. I have
probably to the end of that.
So we're gonna do my Dragoon combo number 2, combo number 5.
Oh, that is
Combo
going
number
to hit.
5.
Excellent. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 12, 13, 14. That's 15 more damage.
Okay.
So I just
plus 3, yeah.
I just fully did a bunch of evisceration on this guy. Yeah, Zaxi smashed. So I think that is I think and actually I'm going to
You scare me.
Just a reminder.
Yeah.
It's a reminder. Boom.
Boom. You are in the marker area.
Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. I did not see. I'm going to just jump away.
Okay.
Boop. Cool.
Okay.
And now I'm done.
Ken. Oops.
Really quick, if I don't move, how many secondary actions can I take along with my primary?
2.
Okay, cool. Yikes. Yeah, I need to pump my good. Yeah, I need to pump. Yeah, I'm gonna need to spend all my MP and pump Vaughn full of cures after I raise my good sis. So I'm gonna do that. He's going to.
I do have a way to still live through this round.
Oh, I'm gonna heal you regardless.
Okay.
I love you. That wasn't me like asking permission or anything. That was me letting you know what's going to happen.
No, I was saying that we should probably pick up Viola if you can.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
think he
She's
said
gonna get. Yeah.
You're gonna just get cure 1.
She's gonna.
'cause-
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm raising her. She's gonna get some HP, and as long as this fucker stays away, we should be good. That's exactly why I'm pumping you up so you can run back into action. So I'm going to cast raise. I think it looks like him raising his staff in the entire thing glowing a bright white. And unlike before, where it felt like it was him calling on the power of nature, I think you feel it's something more empowered from himself, as you just feel a wave of healing energy that is so strong it almost knocks you off of your feet. I'm going to raise Viola, so you are no longer knocked out. You get 2d6 plus 5, so let me roll that. So Viola, you get, yikes. Well, you get 9 HP back.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Those of you looking
get
around can see Viola actually kind of rise off the ground, and the magic itself kind of raises her into the air and then gently places you back
Rights
on your
her.
feet. As you come to, you are back on your feet, Viola. Your hat's still off, though.
It gives her transcendent. What does that one do again?
That's what I was just looking up. Does it not say on your sheet there anywhere? Let's see,
It does
I
not.
turn into. Fuck, what's his name?
Who?
Henry David Thoreau.
Wow.
One of the transcendentalists. They all have fucking 3 names.
Hold on.
Henry David Thoreau regard.
Thoreau regard.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
there
it
was
doesn't
a
say that there.
character named Beauregard.
Encounters.
Sad. I can't make a. I
Enhancements.
can't make a
169.
gift that quickly.
So what does she get? She's no longer knocked out. She has transcendence. Is that what you said?
Yeah, she has transcendent after getting the 9 HP back.
Okay, while a character is under the effect of Transcendent, they are immune to damage and enfeeblements inflicted by the enemy abilities, traits, or encounter mechanics. Transcendent is removed at the start of the character's turn or when the character uses an ability. So you cannot be hurt until the start of your next turn.
Perfect. And she also
Nice.
has However, she also has weakness.
Okay. A weakened
that's nice.
character, you have a -2 penalty on all of your checks. If a character afflicted with weakness is the target of another effect that inflicts this enfeeblement, they are instead afflicted with Brink of Death. So, weakness does not wear off at the end of a phase and can only be removed by completing a rest, or by effects that specifically remove it.
Damn, I don't have any of my stuff that allows me to use my abilities. Yeah, I'm going to... I love you down, Viola. I'm going to have to pump Vaughn up so we can get rid of this bitch. So I'm just going to use my last 2 MP to just cast Cure twice on Vaughn.
Okay.
But that means my next Cure 2, if this guy is still up by the next adventure stuff, will cost 0 MP.
That'll be
Love
nice.
that.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just hit Cure twice.
I still think that one of those should be for Viola. Because that was not a lot of HP to bring them back. Just in case there is
So-
another round.
It's a total of 18
Yeah,
health.
yeah, but...
Well, also,
you make
Viola
a fair...
Viola's immune to damage until the start of her next turn.
Yeah, I think that's mostly what it is for me. I don't know.
Alright.
Also, Viola does... Oh, shoot, I don't think Viola has the potion.
I have the health one, yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, then, never mind. Yeah, Vaughn, take your 18 HP.
Okay.
I'll
And
take your 18 HP.
I can't
You
move
take
that,
your
and
18
unfortunately...
you'll
like it.
And unfortunately, this guy is too far for me to cast Rescue on, so he might... he might just have to get snatched up in this next attack, unfortunately.
He's just a horse girl, so it's okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I wanted to save everyone. I was already annoyed that we lost one person. Oh, sorry. Let me take all my HP. My MP, sorry.
All right. Is that the end of your step or your turn?
Yes.
Okay,
1,
at
2,
the end of
3,
the
4,
adventure
5.
step, the dots go off.
And I get 1 HP. I mean, 1 MP.
You get 1 MP. Viola, you take nothing from the dot because of your transcendent. Ken, you take nothing because of the revivify. Vaughn, you take nothing because you got that -5 thing up. Zaxi, you take 5 damage from the dot.
I'm fine.
I would dab, but I can only handle being so cringe live on Twitch.
So let me ask
Who
you
am I
this.
kidding?
I'll do it for you.
Did you?
That's
I just
that
want
was
to
a
make sure I
lie.
got this. Vaughn, did you do an ability that re-upped the enmity last round?
No, not
Okay.
on this guy.
I did not think you did.
My ass
So-
is so
I can
grass.
change that.
I can't hurt you.
I can change that if you like.
Well, are you gonna do something? Because he's moving. He's like
No.
moving down. Okay. So
No,
his
I have a
ability
better
is going to go off, and it's going to attack Zaxi and Ken.
What the fuck did I do?
It's not you. Your tank didn't put enmity on it.
This guy's an asshole. I've been minding my business this entire time, and it's been me.
Sorry. This is for defense. 14.
Yeah, 14 hits me.
It does not hit.
I am
Zaxi.
going to.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going to cover Ken.
Okay. So Zaxi, you take 9 damage because that's the base. You just take 9. What is when you cover Ken? Are you going to take all the damage from him, or?
Yeah, makes you the target of the effect that triggered cover.
Okay. So you're going to take 9 plus 4, so you're going to take 13
Minus
damage.
5.
Minus 5. So 8 damage.
So 8 damage. Cool.
As you see this thing reaching out for Ken, you just immediately you jump off of your shield that you were standing on, and you slam your foot on it, and it kind of flies up. You grab it, Captain America style, and just jump in front of it as it slams into your shield instead. So you would take that damage, and then
Lazy Laurence is an asshole.
Lazy Laurence.
Well,
is an
yeah, he's
asshole.
lazy. That's like the prime asshole trait.
I believe she is now Lady Laurence.
Oh yeah.
We had this whole thing earlier. Between the
Oh.
transitions, transpose, transcendence, this whole episode should just be called Ally.
And this is where the marker's gonna go.
Okay.
What is her problem?
And
It's
then
the estrogen.
that that's the end of the enemy step. So
That was a good
MP,
one.
baby.
That was great.
Vaughn. Man, I did not expect Lazy
Laurence.
Laurence when I was reading through this to be like a boss fight. I should have when I noticed there were 2 phases, but this is like boss.
Okay. Right. I am going to. Now that all of that shit's fucking sorted and there's no more little guys, it's nice. I'm going to combo this guy. Fast Blade and Riot Blade. So this is the first one. Wow, it's still homophobic. Love that for me. So 3 damage on the first one.
3 damage.
And
Enmity?
then
Or no?
yes, it does inflict enmity. And then it combos into Rage of Halone. I don't know. Hey.
Yay.
Oh, that'll hit.
Cool. So 3, 6, 13 damage.
Okay. Wait. Oh, you got something that
that's-
deals an extra 3?
The first part of the combo was Fast Blade. Fast Blade, Riot Blade.
Oh, yeah, I already.
And then it
told you that.
combos
Okay.
into Rage of Cologne.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah,
3
I
plus 3 equals 6 plus 7 equals 13.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to.
This is closer than I thought. I feel like people are hurt.
I am going to. So like he's slashing away at it, and then he's going to pick up his shield. And as you guys see him, he like picks it up, and there's like this kind of blue holy energy as he picks it up. I'm going to use Spirits Within, which is one of my secondary abilities, which deals flat 3 damage and inflicts more enmity. But I'm just doing it for damage.
Okay.
Work.
And then as soon as he does, because we don't have to worry about like running through enemies, we can do that. I am going to 5, 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This isn't 5e. I'm gonna run over here with enmity still on me.
Good call. Okay.
And that is my turn.
Viola.
Where did Vom go? Oh, there you are.
I fucked off. Dipped.
So Viola, your Transcendent now has been removed. You still have the -2 on your rolls, but you're no longer immune to damage.
Yeah, I'm
So,
gonna have to.
this thing
handle
is-
that soon.
This thing is finally looking hurt. I mean, the last round from Zaxi hurt.
Yeah.
Viola, you're up.
Look, let's all be honest. Zaxi can just cover us all, eh?
Did I get any NP back
Wouldn't be the
from
first
all of
time.
the? I don't. Time is weird in this fucking
Yes.
game.
Because you were up at the end of your adventure steps. You would get back whatever MP you would normally get back.
So what
2,
is
I
that?
think.
2, just normally.
I think so.
Yeah, that sounds correct. That feels right. I'm gonna throw fire on Lazy Laurence.
Go for it.
Maybe I can roll something.
Oh, what is it going to land
13
on?
towards magic. Towards magic
13.
defense.
Magic defense for Lazy Laurence. That's 14. I'm sorry. So
Oh.
5 damage still.
The die didn't roll a 13 too, so my thingy doesn't.
Yeah, mine it like got stuck and it was like slowly, and I guess it decided to go with the 7.
Does he still have
Bullshit.
a dot, or do I have to redo that? Because I can do that.
I took the dot damage, so I said he still had it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna consecutively invocate. Wait, no, it's consecutively invoke. I'm gonna speak English.
I don't know if he'll understand that, or she'll. You can try.
Oh no, I'm talking about Epsilon. I'm just narrating
I
what
know, I
Epsilon's
know.
doing at this point. I narrate my life when I struggle to do things.
I wonder if I should
Um,
title this episode Lady Laurence.
You should. That's
Why
amazing.
is it a lady?
Have you missed all of those jokes?
You were here for all the trans jokes.
You know what? Because there's nothing funnier than having to explain a joke multiple times. I think this is great. I think we should tell it again.
We've been when you from the transpose, and then this thing transposed, and now it's
Okay, I vaguely remember. I do remember that part. I'm sorry. I went to the Ren Fair yesterday, and I'm still not entirely recovered from
no worries.
everything. My brain is not connected to the rest of me. I've mentioned that.
It's been one of those days for me too. Okay, so we've got a fire going on. What's next?
We had a fire. Should I do more fire? I should do more fire.
Always more fire.
Do I have enough things to do? I have, and if I use all of the rest of my things and then transpose myself afterwards, it'll be fine. So I'm gonna use all the rest of my things and do more fire.
Okay. We talking fire 3? What are we doing here? Fire 3?
This
Oh,
one.
God.
8 damage still.
I'll be here all night. That's not the.
For some
I don't
reason.
think that's the right joke to make that.
For some reason, Lady Laurence here just feels like almost resistant to your fire spells for some reason. It's just they just not landing like you would expect them to.
This is going to be an incredible character moment for Viola later. She was already having an inferiority complex about it.
Oh
yeah, seeing that.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna make a joke. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were doing like an instant ability.
I thought you were gonna make an insightful character related comment.
I'm gonna be honest. Ken has way too much to worry about right now.
I was talking about you, Ace, making an insightful comment.
Ace has too much to worry about too. Just a reminder, I'm gonna throw I will throw the thing back up. You are still standing in.
Oh shit! I should leave.
You should leave. There you go.
I'm gonna leave. Am I still getting the things back every turn? The health back every turn, or no?
Kinda.
That Ace gave me earlier. Did that leave when I died?
I think that drops off when you. I think that Revivify drops off when you get knocked out.
That makes sense.
But you also, because of Transcendent, lost the dot too, and it wasn't able to put it back on you. So you're still netting out at the end of the turn.
Ken is gonna smoke another cigarette.
I'm just not taking passive damage.
Right.
It needs to leave the area.
Okay. So if we all remember, I'm doing an additional 3 damage to all of this.
Right.
Yes.
Does that also count with drain? Would I do 6 drain? Or still just 3 drain?
I think the drain
Only
had
rating abilities. It's a dot. I don't think you can up a dot.
No, it's not a dot. Drain is not a dot.
What's it say? Read drain to
maybe.
It just says grain strain. I have nothing else about drain.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it just says Grand Strain 3 until end of this turn.
Well, Grain 3, I think, would just... I think that's a specific... When you attack, no matter how much you do, you get 3.
Okay. We'll start with the Drain 3. I have one more of those. I'm going to do my Life Surge, which will give me 3 and take away 3.
Okay.
From Lady Laurence. And then I'm going to smash her.
Go for it.
We're going to do our combo because it works so well. We're going to start with our True Thrust, and I'm doing an additional 3 on top of this. So, and 19 is going to hit her.
19 will hit.
So 16, 17, 18. So that's 19 damage on that one.
Okay.
Just a bit.
And then we're going to do our Vorpal Thrust.
Okay.
Which is not going to get the direct hit, 14, but it is going to do 8 damage.
8 damage.
No, like normal damage.
Okay.
Even if it doesn't get a direct hit, which it does not. 14 does not get her, right?
14 doesn't. The physical defense of this one is 15.
Okay.
Oh.
So just
rude, honestly. And then I think I gotta move because I.
Yes, you are still in it, so
the...
it's right there.
Boop. There we go. I moved.
Okay. Ken, you're up.
Yeah.
I can't believe that didn't fucking get her, man.
You're getting close. You are getting close. Right now, I'm just wanting to see who's gonna actually get it, and I'm excited.
Cool. I'm gonna get a free. I still have my free cure 2. We're gonna cast that on Viola.
Okay.
Hold on, so I don't have to spend any MP for this. Viola, you get 23 HP back. God, I love cure 2. I mean,
big number.
Yeah, love cure 2 down. I didn't get it. I didn't get the 20, so we're just gonna leave that alone. I'm going to use for my secondary action. Vaughn, would you like some HP?
I would love some HP.
Oh, perfect. I can cast it right from over here. I got you, girl. From over here. I'm going to cast regular cure at you, which gives me another free cure 2 the next time I cast it. Damn,
Cool.
that's crazy. You get 6 HP back, and I don't get
Well-
a natural 20. Oh wait, hold on. On an 18 or ooh, nope, never mind.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to move because I don't want to get Hulk smashed. If I can see that 5x5 real quick.
You can. Hold on. Showing right now.
Thank you, friend. We're just gonna boop right over. Oh no! 2 of them are caught in it, guys. Guys, I wanted to 100% this fight. No, it's fine. I can rescue one of them. I guess I'll rescue the one closest to me.
That's the one you rescued before.
So
it makes sense.
Yeah, so I can only move him to an empty square adjacent from me. So I'm pretty sure I can just pull him down 1 and he'll be fine,
you
right?
can. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Someone on a cliff top somewhere watching this poor body just get dragged along the fucking ground everywhere.
Yeah, just move him right next to me if you can, DM.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
After that, that is all I can do right now. I am low-key kind of tapped out.
Okay. It is the end of the adventure step. So everybody with the dots takes 5. Ken, yours
Nope,
gets
MP,
nullified
baby.
out. I guess. Well, wait. You don't take any. You still got the -5 on you.
Yeah, that was all this turn.
Okay. So Zaxi, you take 5. At the beginning of Lady
I gotta heal
Lawrence,
Zaxi at some point.
you see the same thing happen as this acidic mist gets shot out and it starts to rain down, again killing more grass. And as you just noticed, one of the twin adders, as it starts to land, you can hear the skin start to sizzle and burn. And this does bring them out of their unconscious state as they start to scream in pain as this acid just kind of starts burning through them. As they start to try to get away, eventually they stop screaming and stop moving. And you can just hear that acidic bubbling noise as Lawrence starts to look around, finding its enmity target, and we'll start
Holmes
to
just
move.
gonna get some PTSD from the Aurum Vale.
Maybe. That was fun how that worked out, wasn't it? Lawrence starts crawling towards you, and you can see it starts to whip it around. It is going to attack you and Zaxi with its 2 attacks. 16.
A 16
both
will
of
not
us?
hit my defense.
Yeah, does a 16 hit?
The 16 will hit me.
What about you, Vaughn?
It does not hit me.
It does
no.
not. So, Vaughn, you take 9 damage. And then, Zaxi, you take 9 plus 4.
I'm
13.
going to, immediately before an ability is resolved, you guys are going to watch as Voln is, like, just watching in pain and anguish at the body, just, like, screaming and frying in the acid. And there's just, like, some light behind his eyes that just kind of blares up. And as he starts to come towards me with his attack, you're gonna watch as I kind of like hold my shield up, and there's gonna be this like a blue wave that blocks the attack as I'm gonna use Hollowed Ground, which reduces the damage I take from an ability that triggered it to 0.
Okay. As you do...
So it's just completely over him, and he looks murderous.
The damage you take, right?
Yes, the damage I take.
Okay.
Reduces the damage you take from the ability that triggered Holy Ground to 0.
Okay. As you do this, Zaxi, you see this like blue light kind of emanate all around as this protective, magical looking shield envelops him. You do still take the damage as the tentacle whips around, and what did we say? That was 13 damage to Zaxi?
Yep.
Yes.
Knocking you around.
Oh, I really need to heal you.
But at this point, you can see the other tentacle just beating against your shield to no avail.
Yeah.
Oh, also, bit of a clear up for rescue. I actually can only use that when the enemy starts or finishes their turn, but it would have been able to happen anyways. I just want to clarify.
Yeah, so that when they started their turn, you would have yipped it out right as the acid started to fall.
Yeah.
So that will bring us back to the top of what I think will be the last round, but we'll see. Vaughn, what are you doing?
Vaughn, you gotta kill him.
He is going to use his combo because there's only one of these guys left, and he is very upset at the moment. So 3 damage, and then that is going to lead into Rage Alone. Why do the dice hate me so much?
God, I cursed him.
So 3, 6, and then I am also going to use.
I'm just going to show you this. This is the new.
Which will be another 3.
I forgot to show you. This is the new marker.
Cool, because that matters.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So 3, 3, and 3 for 9 total damage because I'm going to use Spirits Within again, which is my second use of it. I get twice per phase.
Okay.
Actually, I can do something. Can we backtrack a little bit because I just remembered one of my abilities?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I have an ability.
Kill.
Power fuck you. In Australia, it's called Get Fucked. No, I have an ability called Fight or Flight, which anytime during your turn grants 1 advantage die on your next ability check. Can I use that at the start, or well, I mean, I can, but
yeah,
can we reset that so I can do it on the Paladin combo if that's okay?
Sure,
I'll still take damage from it.
Roll another d20.
Yeah. Just roll another d20. The Paladin combo, you got a 12. Yeah, just roll another d20. Let's see what you get. And you've got a plus 5 to that.
5. Yes.
You get.
Oh shit!
That was worth it.
Okay, so
I'm almost offended.
I'm gonna let me bring his HP back to what it was, and then we'll see what this does. Okay.
So it'll only work for the first one because it was the first ability. I wish I had crit stuff. I don't think that I do. I don't think crits do anything in this game.
Well, you're gonna roll double damage on this. So your Paladin combo looks like you roll roll an additional 2d6. So you dealt 3 and then 7.
Additional 2d6.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
So 3, 7 is 10 plus 12 is 22. Plus the Rage of Halone, which is 3, so 25, plus the Spirits Within, so 28 damage.
Okay, holy shit. Okay, 28 damage. As the dust settles, as it launches its attack on you, and your hollowed ground keeps you safe, as it clears, there is that familiar feeling. That rage you used to have when you practiced the art of the warrior.
Yeah.
The screams that you can hear that had died away echo in your mind from dungeons you'd run millions of times. Taking you back to that last one. The sound of that man you turned your back on, screaming for help as you walked away. That feeling washes over you as you look up at Laurence slamming down again on you, going in for the kill on Zaxi, and you've already seen Viola go down. Describe for us, in as much detail as you want, what Vaughn does in this situation.
So, Vaughn is just kind of hit with a wave of PTSD from the past, and I'm kind of glad that we've done that now because it gives him so much more character depth.
It does.
But as the sounds of the screams, the poison spores on the ground, all of the other poisons that have been happening, and he's been coughing up and blood the whole fucking time. There's just this point, and Kin is still up and can recognize like that look that he almost had for one stage, but it's almost like he's completely taken over. The blue like magical effect from the hollowed ground kind of like washes over him, and as he does, he kind of like runs in with his sword, and he kind of goes back to a very primal way of the warrior just wanting to kill. And you're gonna see as he starts to like slash at it, and he's like blocking out and cutting off tentacles as they're like coming down to hit me or whatever. And then it gets to a point where instead of he gets to the front of it, he slashes down from like where the mouth is in the four quadrants. He like just slashes down in the middle of it, holds his shield sideways and pushes it in, and then just rips with this just ferocity and just anger of everything that has happened. And even though it's this tiny little thing, I feel like obviously he wouldn't be able to do it, but with the hollowed ground and the magical effects, it's almost like this unparalleled strength. And it's like you guys are watching just this thing just get torn into and split out, which was not from him, but it's from the hallowed ground and the power that he now holds as the paladin. And there's just going to be two sides of this thing just in half, just ripped to shreds.
You just see, you can look in between them and look at Vaughn.
Yeah, you see this tiny little LFL.
You see, yeah, I think you're like perfect at a perfect angle that Viola can see you from like across the map, and she doesn't probably look great either.
It's like a straight shot straight through. But because of him being in that PTSD moment, he's not exactly thinking straight, and he's just hacking at this thing, or like each half, just like moving between them and slashing and shit. Because he's not thinking straight at the moment.
Viola, I do think as you're watching this, perhaps you can take this or leave it. There is a twinge of you that is seeing what's happening and just reflecting over all of the way this battle has gone. And you had mentioned earlier that Viola was struggling a little bit with an inferiority complex, and I don't know if this is going to help. Zaxi, I think you've never been more turned on by Vol.
Like she's doing that like jump with the two legs in the air and like you know like the yeah, it's great.
Vaughn, as you're standing there breathing heavily, as the rage is still bubbling in you, those two sides of you, that warrior with this new paladin path you've chosen, kind of at war with one another right now. You stand there and you're looking down as you're here, but you're in the past. You're still kind of coming off of that PTSD high or low.
Yeah.
Something catches your
problematic king.
Spike. That's the
yeah,
word.
There we
That's
go.
the word
you.
I was looking for. Something catches your eye in the sun as you're breathing heavily, and you kind of look over at just one of the halves that you have ripped apart of Lazy Laurence, Lady Laurence, whatever they're called now. As you look down, something very tiny just catches your glint, catches your eye as it reflects some sunlight. Do you want to investigate further? It seems to be coming from one of the pieces of this corpse.
I am going to. It's gonna take a little bit of time. I'm gonna look at it. Y'all have been playing with me for 3 years. I am story over combat anytime. I'm going to impose disadvantage on myself because he's not thinking straight as he looks at this thing, and in my mind, Voln is just like calming down, but then like kind of puts his sword and his shield down on the ground and just like screams as he like just falls in that anguish. So I will have a quick look, but I'm going to impose disadvantage on myself because
Yeah,
that
so
makes
give me
sense.
an intelligence check. just to see if you can figure out what you're looking at.
Whoop.
You did it.
16 and 12, so 14 even with
Four-
disadvantage.
14, still pretty good. You kind of fall to your knees and you scream into the air. And there's this moment where your friends are kind of standing around.
This bitch okay? You good,
Did
fam?
you break your toe on the helmet when you kicked it?
Yeah, I stubbed my toe.
Once that release happens, you feel a little better. You've come back to yourself. And with a 14, I think you have the wherewithal to at least need to know what this is. As you kind of stand up, just dust yourself off a little bit. And just leaving your shield where it was, just still kind of in this state of not fully focusing. You walk over and you lift up part of this Ochu and reach under to find this thing sticking out of it as you grab and pull it. As you look at it, it's this small ampule, like a dart or something that had been shot into this thing. The contents of whatever was in this empty. But on the back, clearly, is the Imperial symbol.
The fletching of the arrow that the dart flew in, like, it's one of those darts that have, like, fletching. The colors are like that. The colors are Imperial.
As you mull it over a little bit, with an intelligence of 14, I think it's high enough to put 2 and 2 together that they had mentioned,
Yeah.
especially this Ochu, not usually here, not usually aggressive. Ken had figured out that there was also something else going on with the wildlife here. Whereas before, it was an accident based on their experiments. It seems now that
This
they've
was
developed
totally
something
correct.
that is literally weaponizing the wildlife around you.
Yeah. If I can, still running off of that agreeing, I think Voln's way of recognizing it is because he's done so many dungeons that this is out of place and that's how he's referenced it, but still clicking in.
And that's where we're going to end tonight. That fight was way more intense than I thought it was going to be. I had no
I
idea.
want
that
to
this-
add a
I got the
comment.
killing blow!
I want to add a comment.
Go for it.
So, I was kind of doing a little funny bit where it's like, yes, I could see Vaughn through the halves of the dude, and he could see me through the halves of the dude. If Vaughn looks over at Viola, she looks genuinely afraid of him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think he likes that. I'll be interested to see how that plays out going forward. Okay.
Nice.
So that is where we're going to end this boss fight tonight. Whoa.
Woo!
Whoa.
Well done. I'm surprised that Zaxi wasn't the one that was the last person standing. It was
I
getting
got
close,
fucking
I thought.
close though. You know what?
Yeah.
I hit it. I hit it and Volden spiked it.
You loosened it. You loosened it for me.
Yeah, I listened. I listened.
So,
I listened.
just quick announcements. We're not going to do a post show tonight because it is storming bad here, and I'm surprised we made it through this.
Yeah, same.
But here's kind of the new schedule going forward for just a little bit. Our players have kind of become available again, so we will be going back to playing our Daggerheart Legends of Eorzea next week. We're going to basically be alternating weeks. So next week will be Daggerheart. The week after, on Monday, will be Final Fantasy XIV. So we'll just do that until we get through the rest of this last scenario from the starter set here on Final Fantasy XIV. So those will be the kind of the two main ones. I don't know when Golden Vault's going to be back. We're still kind of waiting on one player there. And then Temptation should have come back last week, but I had to go on a last minute business trip. So next week for that, okay? But yeah, so just know going forward that there'll be 2 weeks in between Final Fantasy 14, but you should still tune in and watch our Daggerheart game because it's also really fun, and it left off on a pretty big cliffhanger. I'm excited to get back to it. So, all right. I'm going to make this short because I'm afraid I'm going to lose power soon. So, lally ho, friends, thank you for hanging out with us tonight, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.